Akka again, welcome back to FTB Unleashed. I'm just going to start up in the second floor of the workshop here. I did have this little logistics pipe system connected to that interface, which was feeding wood into my lumber mill there. And I don't know if that was causing the issue, but I was getting an issue where I was getting no ice shards in here. So what I've done is I've just made a little separate one. So all I've done is I made an interface, ME interface there, and connected that to the ME cable that was going to that one. So it's exactly the same as it was. Just your basic logistics pipe, provider, a gold pipe to connect them two together, and I put a plug on there so it didn't attach to the ME interface there, and a supplier. There we go. So it's making crushed ice again. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm not sure what was affecting it, but something was definitely affecting it. I may just cover that up, I think. Let me get a little bit of... Where is my light grey facade? Light grey facade, there we go. Just going to... yeah, I'll do that there. Right. I'll do it now. Oh, something just fly out there. Oh no, just looked like it did. I'm just going to pop that out again a second. My FPS has just dropped massively when I started recording. It was fine until I started recording, so not sure what the issue is there, but not ideal. We'll see what it's like when I go to the Titan. If it's still bad, I shall have to break the camera and come back and try this later. I'll try and work out what's going on. So provide a logistics pipe, put that back on there. There we go, that should connect again, and that should start sending ice shards through there again. Yep, ice shards and snowballs, wonderful. So that's all working fine. Now I just need to put this back. And with this, I noticed the odd bit of wood flying out, so I've been wrenching it so it's directed. And I only actually noticed that after I'd connected them pipes to it, so I think it might have been an issue with the pipes. So it shouldn't need that arrow thing, but I'll put it on there anyway, just in case. And I think for Saturday you can nicely cover them up if you wanted to, but not that important, I suppose. Lovely and tidy. Right, let's head to the Titan. Now, what I wanted to show you is I wanted to show you what I've done with the boilers. So that should be filling up again now. Let's just double check. So, yep, that's going in nicely. Wonderful. So we'll be ready to go with force engines whenever we want it to. Now what I'm going to do with them is I'm going to use the extra utilities transfer pipes, because they can transfer two liquids at once. Right, there we go, this is what I've done. I fancied doing it with conductive piping, so I've changed things around quite a lot. Conductive piping, I had to use wooden pipes, and wooden pipes, you need one for each engine. So they don't connect, so I've changed it around quite considerably from how you saw it last time. So each engine's got its own wooden pipe, so I face it so the engines are facing outwards, and the redstone blocks down the middle, so each redstone block's keeping two engines powered. The wooden conductive pipe can only do 32 EU a tick, but it transfers into the golden that can do 256. So of course these will be getting a total of 144 from the boiler. I've not turned any of the boilers on yet because I want to wait for this one to get to full temperature. And if we go inside there, so let's jump up to the neck. Now what I've done is put a hole here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some arcane levitators to get up and down here. So this is what we look like inside. So if we click on that, that's not up to temperature yet. That's up to 790, so it's getting there. Once one's at temperature, I'll warm the next one up, and then the next one. And then this final one, so I thought I'd make the final one on camera, so you see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go across to there, and round there, and then I'm going to come out one, and again come out one. I wonder if it's what's causing this bloody FPS issue. So we've got 3 up there, And just so these gold pipes don't connect to the engines lower down, I've been using the pipe plugs. I love pipe plugs, they're a really nice addition. There we go. So I want a pipe plug there, 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 and there. Wonderful. And then I'm going to want some redstone. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then on here we're going to want wooden pipes either side of the gold pipes. 1, 2, 3. Like so. And what I'm going to get is this really nice little looking effect. I'm going to put arcane levitators down there as well. Got this nice little effect where you can see it's thin coming out the engines, it gets thicker as more power goes into it, and then thicker still when they all join up. It's kind of nice little, I like it, it's a nice effect. If these couldn't get too much power through, then they'd go red, so the fact that it's blue is showing that they are managing the power okay, which is also good. So let's get these 6 more. 2, 3. 6 more wooden pipes on, and then they're all done. 1, 2, 3. And now engines. Well, this was a little bit weird when I started up. When I started them up and they had nowhere to go, the engines went red and started like a little graphic that looked like it was maybe going to blow up. I don't think they'll blow up though. But I had to actually break the engines and replace them for the redstone block to work. So just be aware of that. So there's all the engines, and then there and there we're going to want 2 liquid tesseracts, which I've not actually got yet. So I'll just cut the camera and make them back in a sec. Okay, like magic, there we go, and my FPS has sorted itself out, so no idea what was going on there. I should have maybe stopped earlier. So what I can do now is, so this one's set to water, this one will be set to biofuel out when it's ready to warm up, but like I said, I want to warm up one at a time, so now it's just a case of putting these down. I did actually trap myself in here as well, that you may have noticed, so I've had to take an engine back out so I could get back out. Idiot. And then we should have 36 high pressure blocks. So oops. Last 2. 1, 2, and put that engine back. There we go, and that's it. All connected. So that's what the inside of the room looks like. I've still undecided what to do these in. Titans are very gothic looking on the inside, so I'll be doing a lot of like wood paneling. I think on I might just put wood paneling on top of the clay. I'm not 100% decided yet. But I will show you what I've done down here. So this one, the cable runs under the bricks there and down. This one runs across and down. This one runs to the middle and down, and that one runs across and down. So what we've got is, if you look down here, we've got 4 sets of conductive pipes running down to each of the pre-charges, which means we can find a way out. Whee. You can see the actual pipes of the pre-charges from the outside as well, which I kind of like. So once they're all lit up with power, you can see the power going down to the pre-charges. And I'll put some windows in here and stuff. So there we go, that's that part done. Wonderful, I'm quite happy with that. Looks alright, a little better when it's all powered. You can see the lines running round. Looks a little bit weird because I've had to stick it out the front one, but I couldn't really go in any further because there wouldn't have been any room inside. So there we go. We've got our power sorted. And is that all fully filled up? Let's have a look. No, it's got more than 4 million in. Remember before the other tanks were 4 million, so I have got more than 4 million in. I have to go check, make sure everything's okay at the other end. So let's quickly just jump into here. Make sure this has got enough stock. So everything's 64s in there, so things are keeping up. Wonderful. Which I would expect them to be honest. 64s, yeah. So the... What a cow get in here? Bloody cow. So the wheat farm will be working harder than it was. I think all the rest keep up, so I think it's just the wheat farm that's got the fertiliser firing. So wonderful. Right, I'll be back in a bit and I'll work out what's next. Okay then, here we are back again, and a couple of little things with the MPS suit I want to just mention. From comments, a comment from Frosty and a comment from Richard, and I'll say a comment from May, even though it wasn't, but I know May feels left out. One is, might as well have the jet boots. This is from Frosty. He quoted Direwolf saying if something's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So good point. So I put the jet boots in. That cost me another couple of ion thrusters. They're actually pretty cool. I've never really used them before, but they're alright. And I also added a heat sink. This is from Richard. Let me know that it gets rid of heat a bit better. This does add weight though. So one heat sink there added an extra 5 kilos. So I've got 5 kilos. I've got 15 in there with the battery and the heat sink. 15. I've got 4 in there from the kinetic generator. And I've got 5 in there from the water tank, so I'm up to 24 kilos. So if I go more, if I can go 25, if I go any more than that, I'll start slowing me down. So I won't be adding any more, but I've added 1 heatsink into there. So what I've got now is, without turning my jetpack on, the jet boots let you jump really high, and you hear a little bit of power sound, but then you can't totally fly. You kind of cap out. So I'm just gonna make a liar of me in it. Come on, stop going up. There you go, then if you let go, that's probably what it does then. So you keep going upwards as long as you push up, but as soon as you let go you start coming down, and pressing up won't do that again unless you've got something solid underneath you. So you need a solid thing to thrust off, a bit of ground. So there we go, that's that. What episode is this? Is this a well download episode? I think it might be. I've been moving some more, I've kind of changed all my ender tanks across to Tesseracts as I've been doing this as well. But I'm currently in the process of moving the lava across. While I'm doing that, I made a load of tank stuff, but now I'm actually trying to use up this spare tank material to make my next tanks. So I'll just make one of them as I'm going. Might as well take some of this with me. So rather than make too many pieces of tank, I'm gradually emptying these. Now I don't think I'm going to make another milk tank, because my force engines are going to be going onto crushed ice. So the milk... What's happened there? Lagged out? Crashed? Back in a sec. I think I've just lagged out. So yeah, I just lagged out there. So I'm back now. I've got all that tank in my inventory. So yeah, so I didn't waste too much by making too many spare tanks. I'm gradually recycling these tanks into the new tanks. Now I need to move honey still. Creosote I'm thinking of getting rid of. I've started making steel using the recipe from FFS. So I'm not actually using the blast furnaces and the coke ovens. So I may, even though it is more expensive, I should probably set up a automated steel process for that. But I may switch to seed oil for the. That's what I'm using the creosote for at the minute. I'm using it for. I have been using it for making bee stuff, because you can use it in place of seed oil these days. But really, I should maybe switch that to seed oil. I don't know yet, I'll decide. So now I've got some more bits of tank I can make this tank with now. So it's not like I'm short on steel or anything, I just don't want to waste things for the sake of wasting them, you know what I mean? And we want a valve there, there, and then 3, 4. Yep, that's right. Nice and easy. Quickly put this tank together. I don't think I'm going to actually have enough. So I'll probably have to take the lava tank apart as well to finish this one off. But I'll get what bits of it I can med. Yeah, well short. Well short. Well, I'm going to put the glass in. Oh shit. So these all seem to be going well with the all the ones I'm using. So now I've got the transfer nodes with the 8 speed boosts in each. Going pretty quick as that stopped filling up. I mean, the tank might be empty at the other end. Let's have a look. So I've still got some spare glass, but I need plenty more steel tank walls. So I'll head back. I'll just go keep half an eye on this. I'll head back and I'll finish making that tank once the lava tank's empty, and then I'll jump up there and show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to make some arcane levitators in a minute for getting them around in the base, and I thought I'd do that on camera. So I'll double check that out in a bit. No, still, what's going on here then? What is going on here? That's going down still. The tank didn't seem to be going up. Unless the same was coming out of the tank as was going in. Okay, I'll check that out and I'll be back again. Okay then, it's just the advanced information power is not updating for some reason. So if you look at the tank there, it's still going up. 4625, 4626. Whereas that, when I've come through the portal from the other base, it's stuck there, the damn thing. I think the other ones are working alright, it just seems to be that lava one that's got an issue up to now. But, 4706, 4707. That one's going up, look. That one hasn't got much spawning into it at the minute. That one is going up as well. 302, whenever I get a tree, of course. And I've just started filling this one up with honey. So that's all that bit done. While I cut the camera, I went and got some stuff prepped to make some arcane levitators. So let's go do that. I'm also getting on with certain bees and trees that I want to show you in a minute as well. But let's get this done first. Now I've got to come in the back way here, just because my golem's a bit of a nutcase, and he gets stuck on the levitators when he's putting liquids into these. So I'll just cover the holes up for the minute where we get up and down. Well, I've got everything in here. I've made 8 arcane stone blocks. Something useful, by the way, if you've got magic bees, these magic wax, each one's got 2 per incantatio and nothing else, so it's nice and clean. So you can use 2 of them and 1 iron ingot will get you a thaumium with no excess stuff. So nice and clean. Nice and clean way of getting thaumium ingots, them guys. So that's pretty cool. Thaumium ingots and normal stone gets you arcane stone blocks, of course. That's where we got the arcane stone blocks from. Nitor is just 2 charcoal or coal with 6 torches. Torches have, as it looks. So 2 charcoal and 6 torches will get you one of them. Then of course the shards, and the arcane wood, of course, is just great wood logs. Put in a square in your arcane work table there. So I've got enough. I've checked, I've got 64, at least 64 of each of these in these warded jars. So I've actually had my goggles revealing on just to make sure. So that there's 64 solemn, 64 Moses there, 64 machiner is around 58 in them, but I've got machiner everywhere. And I think somewhere over here we've got, I'm only showing 50 in there now. 50, there's more in there, okay. 66, so we've got enough. So I should be able to right click this, it should make all 8 of these. The one's got enough, it's 48V each. So that's about 400 odd in it. So this should make all 8, let's see. Bosh. And it has, wonderful. Took 400 odd V there. It's made all 8 of them, so we've got 8 arcane levitators, nice and quick. You've got to make sure that you've got, the main thing is you've got to make sure you've got enough the materials to do all of them when you're doing more than one at a time. And you've got to make sure your one's big enough. So like a 251 wouldn't have done it there, and I'd have a, if I was doing stuff like the crucible, I'd have spat into the atmosphere. But as it is, it's worked out okay there. So that's all good. Thank you very much. I can put my goggles revealing back on the armor stand where I got them from. There we go. Put my helmet back on. So now we can head to the Titan again. flying around like a nutcase with my jetpack. And if we look up here, I added the back of the collar as well. Remember this, only the front was done. I've done the back side of this as well while I was watching World War Z. Which isn't bad, to be honest, not like the book. I read the book last year and I quite liked it. The film's alright in its own right, but a little bit of a film critiquing for you here. The film's alright in its own right, it's nothing like the book, but it's an alright story, I suppose. The book is a better story, but the book would have been maybe quite a boring film. Anyway, so what I'm going to do here is, I've actually put 2 arcane levitators in already. These are 2 that I had spare. This one, that's me. So I always put one down as well, because if you put one above, it lets you drop down slowly so you don't take any damage. Of course I won't take any damage anyway because of the armour that I'm wearing, but it makes you fall down nice and slow and you don't take any damage. So I've just got a little path down here. I put some quartz glass in the side of this. And I think I mentioned it yesterday, I'm thinking of covering all of this interior clear with wood panels using the extra trees thing, just for fun. But there we go, we've got an arcane levitator up and down so we can get down to the, let's call it the main gyro, even though we know it's a mining drill. That's some kind of gyro thing, honest. This boiler should have been warmed up, but my computer went to sleep mode overnight, so the server sleeps when the computer sleeps, I guess. So we've got 3 running up top. I could just turn the 4th one on, but I'll wait until that warms up more. I really do like the way this looks. I'm really quite happy with it. If we just fly up here for now, this is what I want the arcane levitators for, to get up to this level easier. So we're having to fly everywhere. If we do have a look at that, I think it looks really cool when you get a bit in close. You can see all the blue lines going down to the mining drill there. Mining laser. So I'm happy with that. I've moved the magnum torch, up to there as well. Just because it looked in the way down there. And it seems to work alright. I haven't had any mobs attacking me, so that's good. So while we're up here, and there's a bed, we might as well sleep. So it's daytime again. And I'm going to be quite excessive in my use of arcane levitators here. I'm going to make it so I can get up and down each end of this boiler room. So what I've got there is, I had that there, I don't actually like that, I'm going to move that across one, I'm going to actually move it to there. Yeah, so I'm going to want my arcane levitator there. For the uproot. So shift clicking my shovel so I don't break any I don't want to break. Now, okay, yeah, that's plenty high enough, wonderful. Let's just make them into clear blocks and cover that gap up, cover that guy up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block these in a bit. So I have that there, and I'm going to have, oops, not there. I need to get some clay, I think. And I'm actually going to make it so that these are like little cubby holes, if you will. So there's a down. Wonderful, and there's an up. Wonderful, so that's one end. I'm going to do the same at the other end as well. So that'll be 4 of my arcane levitators used. These recess areas here, by the way, is where I'm going to put my force engines. I've just not decided how to lay them out yet. But I'm going to have banks of force engines in all 4 of these. So I'm potentially going to have a lot of force power. I've just not worked out how to do all that yet. But that's something I'm going to have to work out off camera and then build on camera. But it's going to take a bit of planning, I think. Does that look alright? Yeah, I think that looks alright. I could also put some glass blocks around this so you don't see it as much. But what I'll do is I'll grab a bit of clay and just bulk that up a little bit. Remember I made 8,000 clay today and I'm down to like 1,000 of it, so I've used quite a lot. I also opened this up as well. Thought it looked alright, opened up a bit. I'm going to do the same on the other side. This of course is going to be I'm going to put a reactor in the middle of it, I think. A full 6-chamber reactor is what I'm thinking of doing now. I'm going to block all this in. And I'll bring it out one as well. And then let's get rid of, don't know why I'm doing that, just tight. Save every single black force brick I can when I'm not using it. There we go, so there's our up and down. It's a bit weird from down here, I suppose, but... Okay, I'll cut camera, I'll do the same at the other end, just so it's exactly the same, and I'll be back in a bit. I didn't like that, I moved them in a bit, so there we go, we've got up and down at each end of this room, which is what I wanted. Kind of cool. This sound is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. I need to tone it down a bit, and I've just started doing a little bit of decoration there. I'm going to have a big gold cog the inside of each of this room, and then yeah, let's get sort of quick sound muffler out. Now sound mufflers are nice and easy to make. In my crafting terminal here, what we need is first of all a note block, which is just redstone and wood, easy enough. 2 bits of wood, 2 logs. I mean, it'll get me some quick planks. So, and then surround them by wool. What? Surround them by wool. Get you a sound muffler. Now look how much difference this should make. Work out where I want it. Does it want to be above the torch, above the lamp there, possibly? Let's have it there. Don't know about that. Let's break it. Let's try it down here instead. Probably there, probably the best for it, but it looks a bit... Could always cover it with wooden things later. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be the best place for it, isn't it? I'll probably cover that with wooden panels later from the extra tree stuff. Put them 2 blocks back. So there we go. So carrying on. It's not very good for making videos, I don't think. Well, I'm not finding it that way anyway. I'm not finding it very good for making videos building this Titan thing, because a lot of it's just slow stuff and me putting things in and taking them back out to see if I like them or not. I've got 4 more arcane Levitators. I guess I'm going to want some to take us up to the next level here, but until I start building that next level, I don't know what that's going to be. I do need a way to get actually from the bottom up here. So at the minute, if you come through here, there's no actual way of getting up here unless you've got flight. Now I could use stairs. I've done stairs up to there, up to the upper level of the tank farm, and I could make stairs right in the middle of this, but I don't really want to. I suppose I should do though. What I might do, I'm gonna have a think about it. I'm having off camera. I'll have a look. I'll fill one for the stairs, see what it looks like. Or the other option is to use some interlinked linking books and make a couple of portals, so you can actually portal from down in the tank farm up to the top of the leg, which could be an option as well, although it's a little bit magic-y. But they do have teleporters in 40k, but that's not really where you teleport to. I suppose I should make some stairs, so I'll probably do that off camera. Right, for the rest of this video though, I'm going to go and head back to the other place. I've got a couple of things that I want to show you that I've also been doing on and off camera. We've got a couple of trees here. I want to show you. I've got a silver lime and a teak next to each other there. And what they should give us is, if we look at our tools and weapons and get out our glasses there and put them on, we may have some grey blocks up to now. No, we didn't be here long enough. We've got one there, but we'll have a quick check, see what these are. I have got more pollen coming, but let's see if we get lucky with these. Silver lamp, so no luck as yet there. And hill cherry, well, I wasn't expecting that. So what these should give us, teak and lime together, is balsa. If you look at a balsa sapling there, teak and silver lime, 10% chance of getting balsa. So if I ever get some teak or silver lamb pollens, I'll use them on them. See what we get. These are probably out full yet. I only put them in earlier. I don't know. We've got plenty of teak pollen here, so let's try that. Let's take these out of there. So if you use these teaks on that silver lamb tree, we've got 4 more to go out now. And then we've got lucky. Teak. No, we haven't been lucky at all. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping for a balsa sapling there. Teak, silver lamb. Yeah, that was a shame. Let's have a quick scan of these, see if any of them are hybrids. Teak, silver lamb. No luck at all. That was K-Pock. We already had that. So it's possible that them pollens I used were hybrids as well. I don't actually check. So no luck there as yet. But I'm going for balsa there. And then over here we've got teak and K-Pock. And K-Pock we got from jungle and teak. So I planted a jungle tree. That have I cut it down or is it still there? I think I've cut it down now. Yeah, I planted a jungle tree over here on its own, and used some teak pollen from these things. Use some teak pollen to get some K-Pock, which is nicely kindly given me. And I've got that pack next to this teak. What that should give us is the metal ebony. So metal ebony there, K-Pock and teak 10%. So let's see if we get any luck up here with these guys. Unfortunately, I can't wear the glasses and fly at the same time because, of course, in MPS, your flight control is in your helmet. We'll see what these give us. I'm starving. Nom nom nom, nom nom nom, nom nom nom. Any more? K-Pox. No, so we haven't been very lucky, have we? I've been very lucky at all, so I'm going to have to wait for some more pollens, I think, and try and get them that way. I just wanted to show you what I was up to with that. Let's have them as well. That's pure teak and that's pure K-Pock. So let's put the teak onto the K-Pock there. Let's pick some more trees up now. Let's have that guy. Damn it, get in there. Yeah. No luck. No luck as yet. Oh well, that's my bonfire pissed on a bit, innit? Nothing new there. No, okay. And we'll use that K-Pock pollen on this teak tree. See if we get any luck with this. Nope, no new trees. Okay, so that's a bit of a damp squib, wasn't it? Wasn't really successful there at all. Now all these hybrids I've just been binning for now. Make sure I know it's new. Right, I'll cut camera a sec, clean this up, and I'll show you what bees I've been playing with. And here we are then. For the last part of this video, I just want to quickly show you what I've been doing here. I've been working towards quantum bees. Now a quantum bee, as I showed you an episode or two back, quantum bee as a product, as a comb, should I say, produces a comb, which if any I speeds up a little bit. Produces shimmering combs and Certus combs, and Certus combs, of course. Shimmering gives us, I think, ender pearls, is it? But the Certus comb gives us Certus quartz and nether quartz. So that's a really nice bee to have. It's quite an involved path to get to it. First of all, you need a monastic, which is the drone you can only get off Dark Cloud, off Apiarist there, Apiarist NPC. 12 emeralds and any princess will get you monastic drone. So from a monastic drone, you go up the monastic path, which is secluded and hermetic. So I've got them. And then the hermetic and ender, which is a half drone, of course, from the end, gets you a spectral. And the secluded, which is the one below the hermetic and an ender, gets you abnormal. And then abnormal and hermetic gets you spatial. And then finally, spatial and spectral, 5% chance, is going to get you that one. And I believe I've got everything ready for this. Spectral is fully upgraded. The spectral can go there. Abnormal, spectral, and that's maximum fertility. So there's spatial, yeah. So I've got spatial and spectral, which is good. I've just got them somewhere. Where are they? It's getting flowers on it. Okay, that's, there's my spatial princess. I've just made it to have flowers. What I'm checking on is make sure it doesn't kill the NPCs. So make sure it hasn't got any. It's got anti-gravity, which is a bit weird. The anti-gravity, what I've noticed, it makes the clock fall off the wall there. Picture frame. It doesn't seem to do anything else damage-wise. So there's a spatial, and there's a pure spectral. We'll double check these have got the right things we want. We want 4 children on it. That's alright. We want an effect that doesn't harm the NPCs. It's going to work okay. Yeah, that's good. And then let's check this one. Reanimation. 4 children again. That's good. Flowers. And that's going to work. So there we go. We've got everything we need to this final breeding. Let's get a bit of uranium. Make sure we've got a oblivion frame, which we have. Uranium in there. Spatial and spectral in there, and we'll see what happens. Come on. Right, let me know, by the way, if what you think. The video's a little bit messed up. I'm still behind. I'm still doing videos the same day they're going out, so they're still coming up late every day. I'm just finding it's taking a lot of time doing the moving things around in the Titan, and it doesn't. When I've recorded bits of it, it doesn't seem to be a very good video. What we've got here, Quantum Princess. So any feedback? You think I should just move everything across and then do a video afterwards, or keep doing bits of videos while I'm moving things like I am doing? You know what I mean? That's a spatial spectral, spatial spectral, spatial spectral. So they all can go. Them 3 can go in there. What I want to do here is I want to make these. What I need to do now is modify these. Give them 4. So we've got a quantum, which is good. I'm going to give them 4 times children, fertility, and then I'll run them through that little thing there to get some extra drones. Make sure I've got a few to put into the few drones to put through there, isolator, so we can get the quantum serum. And then once I've got the quantum serum, I'll add it to this upgraded rocky drones. And these are all upgraded princesses, random princesses, but they've all got full best stats. So I'll upgrade them, and we'll have a quantum bee producing us more quartz, which is very nice. So there we go. So I'll put that in there for now. And we don't want flowers, we want max fertility, which is there. Max fertility, wonderful. They're both on flowers anyway, yeah. So I'll do that, and then next time you see, well, next episode, I will have a quantum bee producing extra quartz for us. Wonderful. So I'm going to wrap up there. Thank you very much as always for watching. I hope it was entertaining and not too dull and not too messy. I believe this is episode 50, so it'll be a well download. And I'll start doing tomorrow's episode, which will be followed by a live stream, of course. So hopefully you might join me for that. So I'm going to say cheers and bye. Cheers! Bye!